Today we're going to cover some major resistance levels for Bitcoin and metrics that I am watching. But first, if you aren't following me on Twitter at thecryptodata, definitely do so. I post a lot of good alpha as well as have my own public Telegram channel. So with that, yesterday we posted about Bitcoin and the major resistance levels that it was approaching. So if you saw me on there, you saw that it was around 60,900 and I posted some resistance levels. One, the horizontal resistance from where it rejected on August 8th, but also the 50 EMA and the 100 EMA on the daily chart. So those were coincident with that horizontal resistance. So very big resistance on there. Now if we look at the chart, we can see that Bitcoin actually rejected off of the daily 50 EMA. So it rejected harshly off of that. It went from 61.5 all the way down to where it's at currently at 59,200. So again, guys, that's why it pays to have technical analysis and to look at the previous resistance levels as well as the various moving averages, because as you see, they have been respected in the past. Resistance, then they acted as support on July 25th, and then it fell through and acted as resistance on August 8th. So definitely watch these. So these are the levels I'm watching here around the 61,800 level. And if we can close above at about 62,500, then I'll be very bullish and looking for this 65,800 level. So this is a big resistance level. And then finally, you can see here this red trend line. It does coincide with around that 68,000 level. So this is the next area of resistance, which also is coincident with another fractal I've been looking at on total 3. So it has the same red trend line on total 3 that would equate to about a $68,000 Bitcoin. So again, if Bitcoin can break above this trend line, it'll be extremely bullish. And then we would invalidate that total 3 fractal, which is actually predicting 3 to 4 months of downward chop. So hopefully we continue higher and continue to break these moving averages. But again, if not, then the next levels I would be looking at would be this 58,200 level as support. If we break through that, then I would look around this trend line of about 53,500, which is coincident with this close that we had on August 6th during that FUD, which is around 53 to 54,000. So again, watching those levels. But yeah, guys, these big trend levels are very important levels to watch. They all are also self-fulfilling prophecies as more people are watching these at the same time. And then finally, if you're looking at Bitcoin dominance, you can see here on the weekly that it is approaching that huge resistance of 57.7%, which it was previous support, and that coincided with major altcoin chop. So this acting as resistance, you can see what happened last time Bitcoin broke through that support. Ethereum rose 150% versus Bitcoin over the next 8 months. And you also see here when it rejected off resistance, ETH rose 60% versus Bitcoin over 3 months. So expecting us to reject off this resistance and for then altcoins and Ethereum to rise accordingly. So that could happen, call it over the next few months. We are expecting interest rate cuts mid-September, which usually alts start rallying about a month or two afterward. And that also coincides with Q4, which is historically bullish months, October, November, December, and CZ getting out of prison as well, the founder of Binance, at the end of September. So again, a lot of catalysts upcoming. So expecting Bitcoin to still chop around, potentially alts to continue to bleed, but we may see some relief over the next few weeks as people anticipate those interest rate cuts mid-September. So potentially beginning of September, we may see Bitcoin start to break above the 62,000 level and go towards these 66 to 68,000 levels here. So watching these very closely. Guys, again, if you aren't following me on Twitter, definitely do so. Join the Telegram. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate all my subscribers. Till next time, thanks for watching.